We all love making New Year's resolutions, but the hard part is keeping them, making them stick not just on January 1st, but throughout the year. Today, I'm going to talk about how you can make it happen, how you can make these resolutions actually work for you. But before that, just one quick reminder. In a previous video, I talked about the fundamental requirement, which is that if you are making a resolution, you have to be willing to pay a price for that. You have to be willing to take pain and sacrifice. And if you have not watched that video, I would recommend after this video, go and check it out. All right. But now let's talk about what it takes to make your resolutions actually work. So I'm going to talk about 6 specific things and we'll go through them one by one. Let's get started. Number 1, when we make our resolutions for the new year, as an example, quite often we make it like a grocery shopping list. We want to build 10 different habits, 5 different goals. No, don't do that. My recommendation is, if possible, pick just one thing. But pick something which you truly care about, something for which you are willing to die. Maybe not literally, but you're willing to push yourself and you truly care about it. When you have that one thing over and above everything else in your life, then you can give it priority. If you have 10 different things, everything is competing for your attention, for your time, for your energy, and you will feel defeated. Pick one thing. Maybe if you absolutely have to do, but ideally one target, one goal, go for it. So this is simple step number 1. Number 2, don't do it alone. Find friends or community or some people around you with whom you can try to achieve that habit or try to build that habit or achieve that goal if it is possible. I want to share my own personal experience. The first time I was training to run a half marathon, this was in Bombay many years back. My training runs would start from 4 or 5 kilometers, then 10, 12, 14, 17 kilometers. Now these runs, they were obviously not easy, but I can tell you, I used to look forward to them. I used to love them. Why? Because I had a bunch of friends and they would show up. I would show up at 6 o'clock or 5:30 in the morning, and just having these people around you pushing the same goal, it was just an amazing experience. So if possible, get your friends to sign up and together try to achieve something, and that will make it so much easier. This is not always possible, but if you can, do it. Next, number 3 is accountability. More specifically, have an accountability partner. What does that mean? Here it is, very simple. Find somebody whom you respect and like and whose opinion you value. You respect them. Now, with that person, what you can do is you can ask that person to hold you accountable. One simple thing. Let's say your goal is every week, as an example, you want to study or learn, do an online course, maybe 1 hour per day, 3 days a week, something like that. Share that goal with them every week, and end of every week, either ask them to check with you or you share with them. Commit to sharing with them whatever you accomplished this week. So now let's say it's Wednesday and you're supposed to sit and do your online learning. And at that point, if you don't feel motivated, you'll remember that come Friday, that person is going to ask you, hey, did you do what you had to do? Or you have committed, you have to send an update to that person. And now you don't want to look bad in their eyes. And this seems like a simple thing, but I can assure you this will truly motivate you. All right? Accountability partner really works. I've tried it out. Next, point number 4. Don't get caught up in this all or nothing thinking, this perfectionist mindset. Let me explain. Let's say you're trying to build this habit of learning in the evening for an hour a day, a couple of days a week. Or maybe you're trying to build the habit of going for a morning run or a workout. Now, you have a goal. You want to do this activity 3 times or 5 times a week, and you want to be as consistent as possible. Makes sense, makes perfect sense. But life happens. Maybe you're traveling, you fall sick, or something happens, and your streak that you were building, it was perfect for a while, and then the streak breaks. And this is when everything collapses. You were working out for a couple of weeks, and for 1 week, for whatever reason, you could not do your workout, and then you feel, oh my God, like I have let myself down. One more time, I have failed. And the thing was, it was so perfect, like 4 weeks or 6 weeks, everything was going well. Now it is imperfect. Now whatever I do, it cannot be perfect. So I might as well not do it. And then what do? We say, okay, this year, in any case, it's not going well. Let me do it next year. This will become the next year's New Year's resolution. Big mistake. Do not do that. Don't fall for this. Fall for this mistake. This is a trap. If something happened, if it was imperfect, start again. You did something for 6 weeks and 1 week there was a break. Start the next day. How does it matter? Nobody's looking or judging you. Restart, hit refresh, hit restart as many times as you have to. Do not wait for the next year. All right. Next, simple idea but very, very powerful, habit tracker. Now, what is a habit tracker? Very simple. Think of like a spreadsheet, right, where each row is which habit you want to build and each column is the day. So as an example, let's say get up before 6 a.m., go for a workout. You have these rows, and for each of those activities, every day you do this, you do that activity, put a tick mark, if not put a cross. As simple as that. Now, I want you to build a specific kind of habit tracker. Take a big chart paper, all right? Big chart paper, draw it out and stick it on the wall, maybe near your study desk or somewhere in the house where people can see. That now makes you accountable. First of all, you can see it, it's visible. So if you did not perform an activity, you have to put a cross, and that visibility will make you feel like, no, I need to get this right. Second, people around you can see that. All right. In fact, I talked about accountability. You can share your habit tracker with your accountability partner every week. Simple idea, but this truly works. And last is weekly or daily journaling. For what? For troubleshooting. And the reason this truly matters is, or this matters a lot is, however hard you try, you are not going to be perfect forever. There are going to be problems, there are going to be challenges, and you might find that despite your best intentions, you are falling behind, things are not going that well. And at that point, you don't know how to fix it. You might be thinking, I wish somebody could come and tell me, somebody could help me figure this out. The fact is, you can do it yourself. So here is my recommendation. Every day or every couple of days, depending on how you choose the frequency, have a notebook and sit and start writing and start having that conversation with yourself, in which you ask yourself a couple of questions. So first question is, what went well? Second, what went wrong? Third is, what can I change? So as an example, it could be, what went well? First 3 days of the week, I was perfect. What went wrong? On fourth day, on Thursday, I was supposed to do this activity. I did not do it. Now let's troubleshoot. What happened? Maybe you were busy that day. Maybe work was tiring. Maybe something else happened. Now, let's troubleshoot this thing. If this problem happens again, next time if you feel exhausted or tired or something else comes up, how can you respond differently? What else can you do? What can you do better? Take that, think through that, write it down, commit to it, and start again. If this doesn't work, you can again come back and do this. So this journaling becomes a mechanism to keep fixing, keep changing direction as required, and this will keep you on track. These are simple ideas, but if you do them, I can assure you, you are quite likely, very likely, you'll be able to stick to it and you will see real change happening. Remember, most change does not require anything magical or something out of the world. It is the simple, systematic approach that can change everything. So good luck and let's make change happen. I hope you loved this video, and if you did, subscribe to this channel, and I hope to see you soon in the next one. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.